I mean, I would feel confident and then I'll go out into the world and I'll be like, wait, am I ugly? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Toby and I'm a self-development and lifestyle content creator and podcaster living in New York City. If you're new here, I love to make content encouraging the girls as they're navigating life. I really believe in living intentionally and chasing your dreams step by step. So I'll be sharing my journey as I'm doing just that and sharing my learnings as I go along. And just know that this will always be a safe space and I'll always be here to remind you that you're doing just fine, you're going to be okay, and that you deserve to be loved. So if that sounds like something that you're into, definitely subscribe, leave a comment below saying hi, and let's get into today's video. Today we're going to be talking about how to improve your self-esteem, how to raise your confidence up, and how to always feel like you're that girl, because you are, okay? So to talk about myself a little bit, I've always felt like I'm fairly a confident person. I definitely have insecurities. We all do, and it's very normal. But I found myself like starting to hold back and not like pursue things or do things because of those insecurities. And I'm also like comparing myself to people, and I'm just not liking that headspace that I'm in. We all have insecurities. It's fine, but it's important to keep yourself in check and make sure that you're doing things to actually improve your self-esteem, to protect your self-esteem so that you feel that you're the baddest person and you just exude that when you walk into the room. So we're just going to talk about some tips that I'm incorporating to improve my self-esteem, and let's see if they're helpful to you. Let me know what you think. Let's get into it. So we're going to start off with something that I can't believe I wasn't making more of a conscious effort to do all along, and I really started doing it a few months ago, and it's been a game changer, which is to be your own beauty standard and make sure that the inspiration that you're creating reflects that. And what I mean by that is, for example, I love Pinterest. If you're a Pinterest girl, make sure that the like pins that you're pinning, I think that's it, or whatever, the inspiration that you're saving reflects you and your own beauty standard, and that beauty standard is you. So if you're dark skinned, make sure that a lot of the like influencers or like beauty creators or like fashion creators you're following like have your similar skin type. If you have a particular body shape or body type, make sure that you're following influencers or saving inspiration from people that have that similar body type. I actually started thinking about this because I love to save like fashion content and things like that. And I was following some influencers that are the very like skinny, very like European type. And I'm like, this is not what I look like. And what happens when you do that? Nothing wrong, like if you genuinely like an influencer or want to follow someone like that. But the problem is when that's all you follow and that's all you're seeing and that's all you're consuming. Because then when you see them dress up in clothes, I'll be like, oh wait, that looks cute. And then you try it on. It's like, wait, why doesn't it look cute on me like it did on her? And that's because y'all don't have the same body type. It's not you. So you need to make sure that you're following people and curating inspiration that reflects you and that you're setting yourself as the beauty standard instead of having those outside things that you're looking at dictate what the beauty standard is to you. So you're the beauty standard, your exact skin type, your facial features, your body type, your body shape, whatever it is, that's your beauty standard. And that's what you need to create your social media and like your inspiration boards and things to reflect. And since we're on the topic of social media and curating your feeds, you want to make sure that any account that doesn't make you feel good, so like you see their posts and you end up being like a little self-critical of yourself, you're comparing yourself, guys, it is fine to hit that unfollow button. And if it's someone that you can't unfollow, maybe like it'll be awkward if you unfollow them, that's why the mute button exists. Like you can mute their stories, you can mute their posts, you don't need to see it. But the point is you don't need to follow accounts that don't make you feel good, make you compare yourself a lot, or make you be more self-critical. So obviously a big part of your self-esteem is how you look on the outside. So you want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself on the outside so that you feel good on the inside. That was so corny, but you need to make sure your beauty routines are on point, your fashion, your style, your wardrobe, like you're wearing clothes that make you feel confident and make you feel good. So when it comes to beauty routines, I actually am really bad at this, at like doing it very regularly. So it'll be like a month and I'll be like, oh my God, I haven't threaded my eyebrows. And obviously that makes me feel more self-conscious because I'm like talking to people and having meetings, but I know my eyebrows are looking rough, like I haven't waxed my chin. That doesn't make me feel good, right? So I'm going to start committing to getting it done regularly so that I can always present myself and feel great because I know that that's taken care of and I look good. It makes you feel good on the outside. You want to make sure that you're doing more of that. It doesn't have to do with like putting a full face of makeup on. If you're not a makeup girl, that's fine. You don't need to put makeup on, but you want to make sure that you're well groomed. So, your eyebrows look good. Your nails are like neat and nicely trimmed. Your face is moisturized, like you're taking care of your skin. You're not looking flaky or anything like that. You want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. So whatever it is that you do to maintain yourself on the outside when it comes to beauty, you want to make sure you're doing more of that and you're doing it regularly. Something I've started doing, or I'm trying to start doing, is even when I'm staying at home, I want to make sure that I'm still looking good. So sometimes when I know, well, not sometimes, all the time when I know I'm staying at home, I'll be in my pajamas longer. Like I'm just not looking great, right? So now I'm going to get up in the morning, still take my nice shower, put on real clothes, put some perfume on, like put like some nice lip gloss on, and then I'll go back and sit on the couch. Even when you're staying at home, still look presentable, even if it's just you, even if you're not going to see anyone else, because trust me, it just all feeds into how you end up feeling on the inside. When it comes to your wardrobe, again, you don't need to have some sort of flashy wardrobe. You don't need to have like designer name brands, but at the very least, make sure your clothes are well tailored and are clean. So a lot of times that's actually the big difference in how you look. It's like your clothes are not well tailored. Either your pants are too long, like the hem's not sitting right. You're just not wearing clothes that even fit you, like the color's not doing anything to your skin. You want to do clothes that make you feel good. You want to make sure that you're wearing clothes that are nicely tailored, and this just really helps you with your confidence when you're walking into the room. When you walk into the room and you just know, like, everything has come together. Your hair looks good, makeup's on point, your clothes look good. Like, there's just a certain way that you walk into the room with so much confidence. So imagine if you're doing more of that, that's how you're gonna walk around every single day. So just to summarize again, when you look good on the outside, it helps you feel good on the inside. So do more of what makes you feel good. Do those beauty routines regularly, get your clothes together, and it'll all help you improve your self-esteem. Tip I have is to pay attention to the spaces that you're in and the people that you're around and how they make you feel. So what I mean by that is sometimes I've heard of girls who like have like a girl group that's like very catty. They like make a lot of like comments at each other, like mean comments, like backhanded comments at each other. And it just obviously doesn't make them feel good. If you're around people all the time, like nitpick, maybe make comments about your weight, or they're making fun of your hair, or they're just like, always making those comments, those friends that make some comments, that's obviously not going to make you feel good. And day after day of hearing that sort of thing, of being around that sort of energy, starts to affect you. So even if you were feeling fine, like you could have walked into a place, like you loved your outfit, you look great, and then you run into that person that's like, oh, like, hey, like, they make that comment like, oh, like, my mom always talks about people that always have to point out that you have a pimple, like as if you didn't know you have a pimple when you walked out of your house. So that person that's always like, oh, like, you have a pimple right there. It's like, yeah, no shit, I have a pimple. I know that. Why do you have to point it out? So basically, those people that you just leave that situation or the conversation and you're like, I was feeling good before, but like now, like, I'm like, I'm feeling a little bit self-conscious. So you want to pay attention to those spaces and leave those spaces. It's not going to work out in the long run. It's damaging your self-esteem. It's not somewhere that you want to be around. When you hang out with people that make you feel good, that always give you compliments, always say you're looking great, that helps your self-esteem, because it's like people giving you compliments. Like I always say, and I know other girls have said this, like there's nothing that beats getting a compliment from another woman. You know what I mean? Like it's better than anything. It's like when you're walking on the street, another woman, love it if it's a black woman, and she's like, girl, love your hair, like okay dress, like okay skin. I'm like, oh my God, you have made my week. So definitely being in those spaces just help your self-esteem. It helps your confidence. One of my friends, my best friends, when I met her in college, like all the way back in freshman year, she used to say like hanging around with like me and like our other friend was so different from like her friends from high school, because her friends in high school, they would never compliment each other. Like you could be looking good, when you look good and you just know if I don't get a compliment, they're just being haters, because I know I look good. So she said her high school friends would never compliment her, and was being around us where we would like give out compliments so freely. And she was like, wow, like she had no idea this sort of dynamic existed. So again, hanging around in those spaces with people that just always give you compliments makes you feel good, helps improve your confidence, helps to make you feel like you're that girl. So definitely try and be in those spaces more. And just like I say, this is going on a tangent, but just like I say that you feed off those like compliments and it makes you feel good, don't be stingy with your compliments either. If you know someone's looking good at work, or you see someone at the mall, or you're just walking on the street and you see someone looking good, open your mouth and tell them, because just like it makes your day, it's going to make their day too. So we need to talk about health and wellness. You do want to take care of your body, and it helps, again, make you feel good and helps increase that confidence and raise your self-esteem. So even if you're not someone who likes to work out, you don't like going to the gym, you need to do something active, something for your body. You need to move your body. You need to go on walks. Do you like Pilates? Maybe try Pilates. Do you like yoga? Do you like kickboxing? I personally love to weightlift. I love to lift some muscles. So definitely recommend that if you've never tried it before. It's a great workout. But whatever it is you can do, I know some people like to go to like dance classes as their form of working out. Whatever it is, just do something and move your body, and do it regularly. Honestly, I would say at least 3 times a week. Not only does it like help your body and just like, you know, keep things nice and tight, it also improves your mood, because you're just getting, like, I think it's serotonin, you're getting those good hormones that get released when you're working out and just like, you know, sweating and doing all of that. So definitely recommend moving your body. And then with health, you want to make sure you're watching what you're eating. Eat more of the foods that make you feel good. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm the healthiest eater ever, but now I'm trying to like pay attention to foods that I eat and how I feel after. You want to make sure that you're giving yourself the necessary nutrients that you need, the necessary vitamins. Do you need to eat more greens? Do you need to have more like salad? Do you need like cut out the like, you know, the chocolate and like the juice and the wine? Those are all things that just, again, help make you feel good, and then in turn raise your confidence and self-esteem. Another thing I want you to do to improve your self-esteem is to speak highly of yourself. So you're going to get out your sticky note, you're going to write down positive affirmations on it and stick it to your bathroom mirror or somewhere that you're going to see it every single day. You can write whatever it is on these sticky notes. You can write like, I'm beautiful, I'm confident, you know, I speak with confidence, like I'm a baddie, whatever it is, I'm the sexiest person ever. Like, write whatever it is that you want to internalize and put it on those sticky notes. And it might take a while, but the more you say those things and repeat it to yourself every day, slowly starts to seep into your consciousness until you fully internalize it. So definitely don't sleep on the power of positive affirmations and how like saying those things daily can really affirm yourself and help you internalize all these things about yourself. And adding more to the point of speaking highly of yourself, I'm begging you guys, begging. Stop voicing your insecurities out loud, because nobody asked and probably nobody even noticed the thing that you've now pointed out. Whether it's criticizing your body in a dress, maybe you're not feeling great and you're like, oh, my stomach's like bulging or whatever it is, or my skin's so bad, I'm breaking out over here, or I'm having a bad hair day, my hair's a mess. Like, don't voice those insecurities out loud. You need to lead with confidence. A lot of times when you walk in with confidence, even when you don't feel that way, but people are seeing like, oh, she looks confident, they just see you as this great put together person. When you're already voicing those insecurities out, you know, you're carrying yourself like your shoulders are slumped, your head sort of down, you're just not feeling yourself, people can tell, and it all affects how you see yourself, because then they're looking at you like, okay, what's going on with her? Like, she doesn't seem so confident. And that energy radiates, guys. I'm telling you, that energy that you feel inside about yourself radiates on the outside. When you see someone that just knows that she looks good, when she knows that like she may not, you know, the funny thing, a lot of times people talked about this, like sometimes it be the people that maybe can't dress great, or maybe like, you know, you may think their hair don't look great, whatever, but they walk into that room, you can't tell them anything. They think they are the baddest person in that room because they just have that confidence, and you can't take it away from them no matter what they look like, no matter what they have on. And sometimes you see other women that you would maybe classify as beautiful or according to like, you know, society's standards, and you can just tell there's this air about them that they're not like fully confident in who they are, they're not standing in confidence, and you can just tell it radiates. So how you feel about yourself radiates on the outside. So you want to be really careful about how you feel on the inside, and that's why we're trying to get your self-esteem up so that you feel good on the inside and it radiates outside, and everyone looks at you and it's like, wow, she is confident, she's put together, she is that girl. So we made it to the final tip I'm going to share about how to improve your self-esteem. And it's one you've heard before, and I've sort of alluded to it in my last point, which is to fake it till you make it. Sometimes you just got to pretend like you're confident and like you're that girl and you're that person that you want to be, even when you feel like maybe you're not really there yet. Maybe you're not feeling so good about yourself, but you need to fake it till you make it. Even Beyonce, Queen Beyonce, my fave, has an alter ego, Sasha Fierce, that she would use when she comes on stage to feel like that performer that she needed to be, when in real life her personality is a little bit more shy, a little bit more subdued, but she knew she needed to bring it on stage, so she had this whole alter ego for herself. So if you need to give yourself an alter ego, a whole new name, a whole new identity that you put on when you're about to walk into a room, when you're about to go to work, when you're about to present at a client meeting, give yourself that alter ego. I am more introverted, but it's funny, in real life, in my 9 to 5, I actually work with clients, and I have to do a lot of client calls and do like partnership meetings and things like that, and I need to bring it. So once that call comes on, once I'm about to get on a call, I just breathe, count to 3, and then I put on the bubbly Toby personality, which I am actually bubbly, but it's more like with my friends and like my inner circle. And if you met me in real life, you'll probably think like people say I'm quiet all the time and I don't talk, but if they see me on YouTube, I'm being bubbly because I'm putting on my persona. It's still me, but it's just like an alter ego I put on when it's like, okay, it's time to make a YouTube video, bring that energy. And it's the same thing I do when I need to talk to clients, or I just need to be in any situation where I need to be more extroverted. If you need an alter ego to help you fake it till you make it, definitely do that. And now I want you to try some little baby steps to really help improve your confidence. And I know I've shared some tips and strategies, and you're gonna try those. We've talked about positive affirmations. We talked about your beauty routine, your wardrobe, surrounding yourself with people that compliment you and make you feel good, creating your social media feed, being your own beauty standard. But now it's game time. Like, let's give ourselves something that we can do like in the next couple of days just to help us a little bit. So if there's an outfit that you've been wanting to try, but like you've been like, you know, my arms don't look good, or like I'm not the right size I wanted to be, or whatever it is, I want you to put on that outfit, take yourself on a little solo date, and take pictures of yourself in that outfit. I want you to do that. So that's just like a little assignment. It doesn't need to be the outfit specifically, but I'm just saying, give yourself a little baby step that you can do, something that you've been holding on or you've been not wanting to do because of an insecurity. I want you to try doing it. So y'all are not saying that I'm giving you this assignment and I'm not doing it myself. I'm actually doing one of my things right now in this video. So for me, I have like skin issues and like body acne and stuff, like hormonal acne, and it turns into dark spots. So I've started not liking to wear things that like, you know, show my chest and things like that because of like dark marks. But I'm wearing this dress in this video because I was like, it's a cute dress. I want to put it on. I don't care if I have dark spots. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna flaunt it. I was covering it up with my hair a little bit, but still baby steps. So I'm gonna keep wearing more outfits that I want to, even if, you know, it shows my skin and I'm not feeling super secure in my skin. I'm gonna wear it anyway because, again, it's about the confidence that you exude. It's about how you feel about yourself. And y'all probably didn't notice till I said something, and I know that goes back to my point about not voicing your insecurities, but obviously I was telling you about the assignment. That's why I had to say it. Voicing my insecurities would have been like, as soon as I got on this video, or as soon as I see someone, I'm like, oh my god, like my chest, like I'm so like self-conscious, like can you see anything? That's what I mean by voicing your insecurities. So you don't want to do that, but I was just sharing that because of this assignment that I'm giving you. So whatever it is that you're insecure about, something that you've wanted to try, like push yourself out of your comfort zone, but you've been holding back because you don't feel super confident, whether it's like sending an email to someone, maybe it's like reaching out to someone to invite them for drinks, whatever it is that you've been holding back on because you're not feeling super confident or you're feeling insecure, I want you to do a little small step that gets you closer to doing that thing. And I want you to do it in the next few days. Leave a comment if you end up doing it. I'm going to be so proud of you. You got this. That's it for today's video. Let's keep the conversation going. How is your self-esteem doing? Are you a very confident person? Were there things you've done in the past to help improve your self-esteem? Are there things you've noticed that have been detrimental to your self-esteem, and how have you sort of worked to combat that? Let me know. Leave a comment, say hi. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know what other topics you would like me to discuss, anything that has to do with life stuff. Let me know. Drop a comment if you're struggling with something, and I would make a video about it. But thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.